Oh, hi, good morning. I'm recording. So, good morning. It's February 18th. It's 8:20 something, and I'm supposed to be in there registering by 8:30, so it won't be a long one. I'll keep track of my time. I realized that the transformational videos that I recorded, and the camera's over here, the transformational videos that I recorded, I did portrait style on the iPhone, and they don't convert that way when you put them online. And you'd think that I would know this kind of stuff because I'm in the tech world, but and I'm a details person, so I should have known that, but I just never recorded myself to put it up on anything. And I was trying to put it on YouTube so people who came to the event and people who didn't come to the event could see what was going on. So I'll try not to make it too lengthy. So oh, hi, a little close up. So this is the side door, and you see through the car, the front's over there. And the interesting thing is, I drove up this morning and there's huge buses out front, and all I've been thinking about is how are we going to blow Robert up? Like, literally help him expand and become this just world-renowned expert. And I guess you have to be your own expert to have your own modality. And it's a combination of stuff. And I think that's wonderful that you can pick and choose from. And one of the things that he said yesterday on the second day of the transformational retreat, and I'm trying to recall exactly what he said. So something close to this, and people can post and change it according to what his actual words were. But I heard him say, tapping is not the most important part of FasterEFT. And that stuck with me. Because I understood that, I guess, logically, but I hadn't put it together with all the other stuff, because I know that the other stuff is important, like aiming and getting to the emotions and re-imprinting and all this other fun new stuff that I'm learning and all the new words. It's a flood of information. I went home and I was so exhausted. Throughout the entire day yesterday, things came up for me, and I was involved in listening and then trying to do some research online for skills to change. And sure enough, stuff would just come up. There was a time when Samantha was in the chair and she was going through this process of her phobia with vomiting. And Robert said something to her to the effect of, when you were a little girl. And I was at the computer and I was listening, but kind of in the background. And all of a sudden, I heard little girl, and it brought back funeral memories. And I was 13 and had to go to my uncle's funeral because he died of alcoholism. He was a wonderful man. He always loving to me. And I remember they forced me to go up to the front. I didn't want to go. I had to, touch his hand, give him a blessing, this and this. And it was just traumatizing. So I remember all that stuff, and I wrote it down as we went along. And it, opened up a whole world for me. And of course, the whole day goes by. So many lovely people. People had to leave and go back home to their jobs. Some of them are staying on for this week, and I'll try to do a video every day just to put out there. Whoever watches it, watches it. I'm just want to say that I love each and every one of you that I've met, shared with, and I'm sure I love the rest of you too. I just haven't met you yet. So I look forward to today. I'm going to have to be heading in pretty soon. So, just to wrap up, I guess, last night was a little rough. I did have some nightmares. I fought with some children in my dreams. Apparently when I was younger, the memory came back and I was literally transported to that time. sitting on the playground fighting with these kids because I didn't want to. Something happened, and I don't know if I was being bossy or they didn't like my style or what have you. I might have been being too morbid, and that's where all that comes from. But they walked away from me saying, we don't want to be your friend, or we're not going to be your friends, and we're going to tell other people, and something like that. But I just remember the rejection and the abandonment and the anger and the F you, to keep it a little clean. But it woke me up, and I was so upset, and I couldn't calm down. I started tapping, and then I laid back down, and it seemed to subside after a while. So I rested, but I'm still tired, and I'm ready for a wonderful day with wonderful new people, and some of the, not old ones, but some of yesterday's, or this weekend's. So I look forward to it, and I'll be in touch. Much love, much of it, whatever it is that you're needing most. Ciao.